right, hello friends. We are live and ready to do some yoga. Welcome to GI Yoga. I'm Kate and let's do some yoga. All right, first thing I want to do is find a nice, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, but still allowing for those natural curves in the spine. So we don't want to flatten out the back in any way. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. And let's just take a moment to notice what's going on in the body. See if you can sense where you're holding on to tension. And then if you can, or if you'd like, maybe setting an intention to let go of that tension. If not for the whole day, then maybe just for this period of time while you're doing yoga. And then when you're ready, let's bring our attention or our focus to the breath. So we're going to take this point just at the tip of the nose, and we're going to bring our attention right there as we inhale and exhale out through the nose. And again, if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes and see what sensations you're noticing with the breath. And then when you're ready, let go of the breath and let's start moving. But we're going to use the breath with our movements. So let's start. We're going to bring the legs out in front. Go sideways here a little bit so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And let's start just by extending the heels away from the torso. Feeling that length on the back of the legs. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale and point the toes. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. A couple more times on your own. All right, let's move next to making circles with the ankles. So you can do one ankle at a time or both of them together. One direction, the other. You can go opposite directions. Just get that motion in those joints. And then we'll release that. And then I like to move the toes away from each other. So we're going to open the pinky toe and the big toe away from each other. Bring them back together. Open them out wide. Waking up the feet. Excellent. And then let's come into some more ankle movements. We're going to bring the sole of the foot in towards the center line, and then the pinky toe pulls back towards the shoulder. So you can do both at the same time, or you can do one foot at a time, or you can just do soles of the feet and then pinky toe. So a variety of movements, whatever feels right for you to do today. Excellent. And then let's finish with our windshield wipers here. So this way and that way. Nice. All right. Let's bring the legs back in. Unless you're more comfortable seated with your legs out, you're welcome to do that. Or if sitting on the floor is uncomfortable, you are welcome to come to a chair. All right, let's come and move up to the wrists. So arms out in front, tuck the thumb, or wrap the fingers around. Let's make circles around with the wrists. You can go same, just like the feet, one direction, opposite directions. And this time, let's get into the elbows and the shoulders, making those circles bigger. And then go ahead and release that. And then we're going to bring the palms together, interlacing the fingers, and make figure eights. And then let's bring the fingers apart, switch which fingers on top, get a little left brain, right brain working there. And then release that, shake it out. And let's do one more here. So extend this first side, gently bring fingers back towards the shoulder and thumb down towards the floor. Other side, fingers back towards the shoulder and thumb down towards the floor. Very nice. Release, shake that out. All right, let's move up to head and neck, or neck and shoulders, more likely. All right, here we go. So finding that nice tall posture again, and we're going to start with an inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring the chin down towards the chest. On the inhale, looking up just as far as is comfortable. Exhale, bring the chin back down towards the chest. And again, just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, bring it all the way back down. Moving nice and slow. See if you can have the movement of the head match the breath. So when the breath ends, then you stop the movement. And then we'll bring it back to center. Let's do a little lateral movement here with the head. So we're going to inhale here again in the center. And then on the exhale, we're going to bring one ear towards the closer shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, back to the first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. One more time each side. Exhale. First side, if you want to bring that arm out and over. Resting it on the opposite side of the head. Making space between that ear and shoulder. Breathing into any tension that you're feeling there. And then when you're ready, release that arm. Head comes back to center. Exhale, other side. Arm comes out and over. Resting it on the other side of the head. Making space between the ear and shoulder. Breathing into any tension that you're feeling. And then when you're ready, you're going to release that arm up. It comes back to center. All right, let's do a twist here with the head and neck. So we're going to take an inhale, looking straight out ahead. On the exhale, gaze comes around towards the side, shoulders stay where they are. Chin comes towards the shoulder. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the second side. We'll inhale back to center. One more time each side. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale. back to center. Beautiful. All right, let's come down to the shoulders here. So we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders up, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. And then let's switch directions. So we're going to inhale back and up. Exhale, down and forward. Beautiful. And then you can finish with a couple more either direction or simply straight up and down. Wonderful. All right. Let's come in and move the spine a bit here while we're seated here. So we're going to start with our cat and cow. If you're sitting cross-legged, I invite you to switch legs, which one's in front if you want. You can stay where you are. And then if your legs are crossed and this is comfortable, you can bring your hands in front. If you have your legs out front, you can bring your hands under your thighs. Oops. All right, so here we go. So we're going to bring our hands in front of the knees if you're cross-legged. On the exhale, going to round back and then bring the chin in towards the chest. On the inhale, we're going to round up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale, rounding up, looking up. Exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's come back to center, and then we're going to come into lateral movements here with the spine. So starting with one hand down, we're going to inhale this first side up. Feel that length from the fingertips to the hip. Exhale, bring it back. Second side, inhale, lengthen, fingertips to hip. Exhale, back. Let's do that 2 more times, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, nice and slow. Inhale. And exhale. And one more time each side. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, last side. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. All right, now we're going to add a breath to this. We're going to inhale, up, exhale, over. So we're pushing in with this hand that's on the floor, feeling that space in that rib cage. Exhale, up and down. Inhale, exhale, over. Inhale, up, exhale, release. Nice. A couple more times. Inhale, exhale, over. Inhale, exhale, release. Second side, inhale, exhale, over. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Let's do the last time, last side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. All right, let's come into a twist here. So we're going to inhale, lift, and then on the exhale, going to the first side, opposite hand on that knee, turning, looking towards that back wall. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale, back to center. Let's do one more time. So we're going to exhale to the first side. Let's pause here for a breath. See if you can bring that breath into that lower back rib cage. Inhale back to center. Exhale, second side. See if you can get that breath in that lower back, rib cage. And then back to center. Beautiful. Let's come back to our symmetrical spine. So we're going to do another cat and cow. A couple of those. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. And then back to center. We're going to take the hands under the knees, bring the knees together, and bring the legs out if they're not already. If you want, you can pound the legs into the mat. And then from here, let's come up onto hands and knees. I'm just going to grab hair tie real quick. And then let's come hands and knees. If you have knee issues and you want to grab a blanket under your knees, you're welcome to do that. And let's start here and with a little cat and cow movement. Sideways here. Okay, so exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. See if you can make the movement match up with the breath. Exhale. Feeling the movement in between the vertebrae. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. All right, let's come to that neutral spine. And we're going to do a lateral here. And we'll do it dynamically. So we'll keep it moving. All right, so left hand stays where it is. We're going to walk the right hand past it. Turn and look at the left foot. Inhale, back to center. Again, exhale. Turning and looking. Inhale, return. And one more time. Exhale. And inhale. Beautiful. All right, let's go to the other side. Left hand crosses over the right, turning and looking at that right foot. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, crossing over, looking back. Inhale, back to center. And one more time. Cross over, look back. Inhale, back to center. All right, let's come in to our gate pose. So we'll start with our low gate pose. Right foot comes out to the side. Left hand stays where it is. We're going to inhale. Arm comes up. Same arm as the leg that's out. Exhale, back. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. All right, let's tuck that right knee under. Send that left foot out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Here we go. So we're going to inhale. That left arm comes up. Exhale down. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more. Exhale, return. We're going to tuck that left knee under. And then come up to high kneel. And let's do, before we do our high gate pose, we're going to do kind of like a baby camel. So we're not going back into a camel, but we're going to bring our hands on the back upper hip. And we'll take an inhale here. On the exhale, we're going to bring the hips a little bit forward. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Inhale. And exhale. So it's just a very small movement. Something fun to do in the middle there. All right, let's do our high gate pose now. So hands can be on the hips. We're going to send this left foot out. You can keep your left hand on that left hip or come down that left leg. And then we're going to inhale this right arm up. On the exhale, bring that right hand over towards that left foot, just as far as is comfortable. Inhale, coming back up. Let's do that a couple more times. Exhale over. Inhale, back up. Exhale over. Inhale up. And one more time. Exhale. Inhale, that arm vertical. Exhale, release. Next, we're going to tuck that left knee under and send this right foot out. And same thing on this side. That right hand can stay on that right hip or come down that right leg. Inhale this left arm up. On the exhale, bring that left hand towards that right foot, just as far as is comfortable. Inhale back to vertical. And let's do this side a couple times. Exhale. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Beautiful. Inhale, bring it back up. Exhale, release. We'll tuck that knee under. And then we're going to come down, back to our hands and knees to come up to our downward facing dog and then up to standing. If you're not doing a downward facing dog today, you can come up to a forward fold. So we'll start with hands and knees, tuck the toes. Inhale, lift the hips up. And then I usually bring my feet out a little bit wider for my down dog. And then I'm going to walk my dog here. So bending one knee, extending the opposite heel towards the floor. And then straighten the legs, or straight-ish, they don't have to go all the way straight. Push in with the hands. Hopefully you're in a sticky mat, you're not going to slide. All right, and then when you're ready, you can walk the hands back to the feet or step the feet up to the hands. And we'll come into our forward fold. So knees are bent, or at least softened. And the head is heavy. And when you're ready to come up, you're going to bring the arms out to the side, push in with the feet. Inhale, bend the knees, push up, and then let's bring the arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, so now we're vertical. And let's come in and do a couple of, we'll do our warrior one and then we'll do some warrior two. But let's start with first leg out. Back leg is turned at 45 degrees-ish, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to start with just the knee here. So we're going to inhale with this leg straight. On the exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. All right, time to switch legs. So we're going to bend that leg, step it back, and go to the second side. Inhale here. Inhale and exhale. Nice. All right, let's switch sides again and add the arms. So step that foot back. We'll bring this foot forward again. And depending on your shoulders, if your shoulders bother you, you can bring your hands to your heart or cactus arms if that feels better. I'm going to do all three, hands to heart, cactus arms, and then arms straight up. You can stick with any one of those three that you like. All right, here we go. We're going to inhale, bend that front knee, hands come to the heart. Exhale back. Second time, inhale, cactus arms, and that knee. Exhale, bring it back. And then the third time, arms come up, bend the knee. Exhale, bring it back. All right, let's do a couple more of those, a couple more rounds. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, back. Inhale, cactus arms, bringing the elbows back as far as is comfortable. Exhale, back. Inhale, arms come all the way up. Exhale back. All right, let's do one more round. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back, and then arms all the way up. The other thing, when the arms are up, we don't want to look up. We're going to keep the chin tucked slightly. Exhale back. Switch legs. Step that one back, and we'll bring the other one forward. All right. Here we go. So we're going to inhale, hands to heart, bend that front knee. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale back. 2 more rounds. Hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, all the way up. Exhale back. And one more round. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale back. Inhale, cactus arms. Exhale back. Inhale, arms all the way up. And exhale back. Beautiful. On the knee, push up and step back. All right, before we go to our warrior 2, let's do a couple half sun salutations. All right, so feet are comfortably wide. They can be closer in or further out, whatever your balance is today. So let's start with hands at heart. We're going to inhale here. On the exhale, hands come down all the way around. Sorry, that was your inhale. On your exhale, arms come out, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out to the side. Push in with the feet all the way up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out, knee all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands to heart. Nice. All right, let's come into our warrior 2. And what do we want to add on to that today? I think we'll do our warrior 2 and then we'll do our triangles after that. So let's start with first foot forward. Sorry, we'll go this way. Back foot's at 90 degrees-ish. Hands together at the heart. So we're going to move up for the ceiling. Bend that front knee, open the arms, gazes over those front fingers. Soften the shoulders. Extend out through the fingers. Take a breath or so here. And then let's go peaceful warrior. So back arm comes down, open that front palm up towards the ceiling. Peaceful warrior, you can look up at the hand towards the horizon, somewhere in between, whatever works for your balance today. And then let's do our windmill to our high lunge. So we're going to windmill around and bring the hands down to the floor. Pivot that back foot and then inhale back up to a high lunge. And then pivot that back foot back to warrior 2. Nice. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Peaceful warrior. And then windmill around, hands can come down. And then back up to high lunge. Back to warrior 2. One more time through. Peaceful warrior. Windmill around, hands come down, pivot that back foot. Back up to high lunge. And then we'll finish with warrior 2. Release the arms, step the feet back together, and let's go to the other side. And that front knee, hands at the heart, arms open to the side, soften the shoulders. Extend out to the fingers, gaze is over those front fingers. And then let's do that same series on this side. Drop that back arm, open that front palm. Peaceful warrior. And then windmill. Hands can come down, pivot that back foot. Coming up to our high lunge. Back to warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Windmill around to high lunge. And back to warrior two. One more time through. Drop the back arm, open that palm up. Peaceful warrior. And windmill around. High lunge. Finishing with warrior two. Beautiful. And drop the arms and step the feet back together. And let's come into our triangle pose. All right, we can go back to the first side. And you know what? We're going to come down to hands and knees to come up to triangle pose today, just for fun. All right, so folding forward, bring the hands to the mat, and then come down to hands and knees. You can out here for our transition. And then back to that neutral spine. Let's start with bringing the left foot forward. Actually, it doesn't matter. Just make sure you do both sides evenly. So we have our left foot forward. We're going to curl the toes of that back foot. On an inhale, I'm going to lift the hips up and then pivot that back foot so the heel comes down to the floor. On an inhale, you can bring that arm up. You can do it a couple times. Bring it down. Bring it down. And bring it up. Take a breath here. You can bring that arm down. Let's go to the other arm. So the hand that matches the back foot is going to stay down, and the arm leg forward is going to come up. That's our revolved triangle. All right, bring that hand down. Pivot that back foot, come down to the knee. Send that front knee back. And then let's go to the other side. So that second side, foot comes forward. I'm going to curl the toes of that back foot. On an inhale, lift the hips up. And then we're going to pivot that back foot so that heel comes down. From here, we're going to lift that side up. Let's do that 3 times. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do the other side, other arm. And bring that arm up for a revolved triangle. Very nice. And bring that hand down, pivot that back foot. Come down to that knee. Bring the other knee back. And let's find our cat and cow again. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. Very nice. From here, we're going to come and sit over onto one side or the other. Bringing the feet up to the top of the mat. And let's come in and do our 4 directions with the legs. So we're going to walk the back down, head comes down. And before we do that, let's do a couple of apanasanas. So hands can be on the knees. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, out. Or we can do the front of the thighs. On the inhale, hands slide down, knees go out. Exhale, hands slide up, knees come in. So whichever version you prefer. You're also welcome to bring the knees out a little wider. That might give you a little bit more space in that lower spine and the back of the neck. So 3 to 5 of these. And then let's bring the feet down to the mat one at a time. And we're going to start with the first side. So we're going to bring one leg up. And then arms come out either to the side. You can use a strap if you have one handy. Or you can bring the hands behind that leg. So we're going to inhale. Exhale, leg comes in towards the torso. Inhale, release back out. Exhale in. Inhale, out. One more. Exhale. And inhale. And then from here, I'm going to take the hand, the same side of the leg, and put on the outside of that leg. The other arm comes out to the side. So I'm going to recommend bending and straightening this leg as you bring it over towards that same side of the floor. You can bring it straight down, but this is going to be more gentle on the knee. And then on its way back up, you can bend and straighten to bring it back up. Again, more gentle on the knee. Bring that arm out, and the opposite hand is going to come on the inside of that leg. Bend and straighten to cross the body, and then bring it over towards the opposite side of the floor. That bent knee the foot that's on the floor, that leg may need to straighten out to get out of the way. And then you can bend and straighten to bring that leg back up to center. Drop that foot down to the floor, and we'll go to the other side. So we'll extend the second side leg up. And 3 times in towards the chest. Inhale here. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release. And one more. Exhale. And inhale. Nice. Same hand as the leg on the outside of that leg. Other arm out to the side. Bend and straighten to bring that to the far side of the floor. And then on an inhale, bend and straighten to bring it back up to center. Switch hands. Extend that other leg out of the way. Bend and straighten to bring it down across the body to the opposite side of the floor. Going just as far as is comfortable. And then we're going to bend and straighten to bring it back up to center. And then that foot goes down to the floor. And we'll go to our upside down number 4 here. First side, foot in the floor, opposite foot on the thigh or the ankle on the thigh. I'm going to take the same hand as that knee and open up that pelvic bowl here. Hand on hip, hand on knee, opening up. And then a couple of options here. You can rest right here. You can bring that knee in towards the chest or extend that leg up towards the ceiling, wrapping the hands around the leg, and gently bring that in towards the chest. We'll set that foot down on the floor, other foot comes down, we'll switch sides. Side of the foot or ankle on that thigh. One hand on the knee, one hand on the hip, opening up that pelvic bowl. And then stay right here. And grab that knee and bring it in, or wrap the hands behind that thigh and extend that leg all the way up towards the ceiling. Gently bringing that leg in towards the chest. When you're ready, release that foot down to the floor. Other foot comes down to the floor. And then let's bring the arms down by our sides. And let's do 3 apanasanas before we do our next pose. So exhale, knees in, inhale out. All right, so hands come down to the floor. The legs are going to come up towards the ceiling. So we're going to do this full version of LOL. So on an inhale, the arms are going to come up overhead while the legs come down to the floor. On the exhale, legs come up, arms come down to the floor. Inhale, arms up, legs down. Exhale, arms down, legs up. And then after you finish your last one, bend the knees. 3 to 5 more apanasanas. And then let's bring feet down to the mat. Extending both legs all the way straight out, if that's comfortable. If not, you can keep your knees bent, feet into the mat. And let's finish with moving the arms here. So we're going to inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms back down. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the palms up and away from the body, or keep the palms face down. Legs and feet away from each other. Maybe a blanket over you or a blanket under your head, whatever else you need to get comfortable for your relaxation pose. Maybe tucking the shoulder blades under a little bit. I'm going to sit up so you can hear me better. And we'll do a full body relaxation, walking down the body, relaxing as we go. Starting with the feet. Relax the toes, the soles of the feet and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees. Relax the top of the thighs and the back of the thighs, and that space behind the knees. Let the pelvis be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Release the jaw. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts sweep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. You're welcome to stay in your relaxation pose as long as you need. But when you're ready, bringing your attention back to the room. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, And again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. And to bring breath back into the body and find us safely a sun breath. So we'll start with hands on the knees. We're going to inhale, hands float up. Exhale, hands float in. 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands together at the heart. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Namaste. Okay, I'm done.